Welcome to 2020 Smart Water Grid International Conference. We are so pleased to see all of you attending this year's conference. We will be addressing the theme of Korea-Nepal cooperation, application of the smart water grid to Nepal. Again, I extend my appreciation for your participation and my best wishes for a successful this session. Let me introduce our first presenter, is Dr. Dong Jang from Incheon National University. I will present my presentation for you. Can you see this PPT file? I'd like to start my presentation now. My topic is the improvement of the water supply systems in municipality of Nepal. And this topic, it is planned for, we want to start the public-private partnership project from KOICA. This is the table of contents. The first, I introduce of my study, and second, the basic water supply system research in Nepal, and third, the improvement plan of the water supply system in Beni municipality. And last, I will conclude my research. First is the introduction. For the Nepal, despite of the abundant rainfall and for Nepal, they have the water resources and very abundant the water, river water and groundwater. But it is insufficient for water infrastructure in many small municipalities in Nepal. So we want to adopt some advanced water supply system to municipalities of the Nepal. For this, we want to check the some status of the Nepal. So we visited several times to many various municipalities, and we have the meeting and joined the conference. And there are many discussions with the institutions like Town Development Fund and SOFAN and universities from Tribhuvan and Pokhara. And we already visited many places in Nepal, so you can see the pictures from our activities from 2018 to until now. So this is some research background, and based on our activities, we get many agreements and MOU between Korea and the Nepal. We have the agreement with the Beni municipality and agreement with the TDF and Tribhuvan University and SOFAN. And our activities include some educational program. So we invite some Nepal engineers and we educate and our water supply system from K-Water. And there are some volunteer program from the Incheon National University. So our students visited to Shuri Parana School in that municipality. And about the water supply system in Korea, we very well built for a conventional water supply system. So from water resources to water treatment plant and water supply, their system is well constructed, and we are very well operate and manage this system. And from a few years ago, in Korea, we wanted to application of the ICT, the information and communication technology, with the metering system. So a real-time monitoring system, it can be able to manage the real-time operation in water supply system. So smart water grid concept is start from some many countries, and we want to adopt to real place in Korea. There is some example in Paju city in Korea. There is a main technology about the water supply system. You can see some pictures. Our integrated the monitoring system and using the SCADA, and from maybe you can see these pictures. It is a display of the water quality and some water status in water supply, water distribution systems. So we can share the information to the residents peoples, and when we check the some water accident and pollution problems, we can treat some polluted water, and we supply the clean water to the resident people. So there is some demo plant in Paju Smart Water City. So based on our technology, we want to some analysis of the many municipality of the Nepal, and we can some searching for appropriate technology for municipalities. So I wanted to some introduce our activities in municipality of the Nepal. From April in 2018, we visited the Sullikhe municipality and some several municipalities. General water supply system and their water treatment is using some slow sand filtration system. And also some Janapur municipality, they are using slow sand filtration system in same way as Sullikhe. And the water resources, they water intake from groundwater. So comparing with the other municipality, the Janapur is get more clean water, and they supply to the residents people. So based on the water resources, their water quality and water supply, it is some depending on their management. And when we visit the Rakhinas municipality, they use the fast filtering system with chemical dosing. So you can see they are well constructed, some service reservoir and water tank with the fast filtration system. And for the Rakhinas municipality, they have the water quality measurement device. So every day they checking the water quality, such as the pH and chlorinization and turbidity. And when we visit the Kathmandu Valley, they under construction of the water treatment plant, and they have the some plan for make the pipeline for water distribution systems. So we saw that there are some monitor about the water treatment plant, and they have a nice facility for a pumping station and checking the water quality device from the device. So we see some big like Kathmandu Valley and their city have done for well constructed for their water supply system, but for the small municipalities, actually they have some problem because of their infrastructure and some budget. It is not enough for constructing their water supply system. And because of there are many mountainous area of Nepal, many researches start for rainwater harvesting. Because of the water supply system, when it is not well constructed and there is no water pipelines, they need the rainwater. So rainwater harvesting system, they research and they focusing on this part. And we visited Tribhuvan University, and we can discuss for rainwater harvesting. This is some basic information of the Beni municipality. We visited several times for Beni because the Nepal Town Development Fund recommend this Beni municipality because Beni has the many tourist people, and it requires many water supply quantity, but their infrastructure is required to improve their systems. So shortly I introduced of the Beni. Total population of the Beni is the 33,498, but for water population only around 5,000. So they wanted to expand their pipeline system, and many people didn't receive the tap water from the water treatment plant. So we analyze about some mineralogical process. You can see the precipitation from the Beni. So monthly precipitation is focusing on the rainy season. So from October to April or May, they suffer from some drought. And when we check the annual precipitation, it higher than the average value is higher than 1,600 millimeter per year. So comparing with the other country, the Beni has some abundant water resources, but almost water is focusing on the rainy season. So when we apply the drought index to Beni, we can check from 30 years, just only one time for this year, it has some severe drought. So other years, when we apply the drought index, it is very good condition for drought. And water supply system of the Beni, they have the three water intake facility. And it is depends on the season. For rainy season, they take the water from a spring. They use the spring water. But in the drought season, the spring water is not exist, so they just only use the river water. So there are three main transmission line to water intake facility to water treatment plant. And this is the water treatment systems for only district of the this part, and other district they cannot receive the tap water. They will just only use some groundwater by themselves. So when we a simulation for hydraulic components in water treatment system of the Beni, we can check the pressure and velocity in pipeline. So we combine each network together, and then when we check their pressure in our systems, some of the area is the low pressure is occurred near the water treatment plant because they have the many mountainous area, and because of the elevation differences, sometimes it makes a problem for a stable water supply. So this table is we estimating for the future condition. If we install a more pipe and supply more water to Beni, maybe at that time there is a risk for management of the pressure. So if we supply the more energy to supply the more water to Beni municipality, it requires the more some electricity. So we can check some power, you can pump, and when we install about some pressure reduction valve to more stable energy in Beni municipality, it requires some three number of the valve in water supply system of the Beni. Next is some improvement plan of the water supply system in Beni municipality. Based on our field trip to intake facility and water treatment plant and water treatment systems, we can make some plan for realized system for stable water supply. About the intake facility, they didn't have any measurement device. So when we install some ultrasonic water gauge measurement system to the Beni, they can check the water resources from their water intake facility. Actually, the water intake facility located in some high elevation area of the mountain. So it is difficult to manage some general systems. So every day and some important for management of the water intake facilities, the step of the water supply system should visit to the intake facility. And there is no data for water resources, amount of the water resources. And about the transmission line, actually the Benny, there is in the winter, even in winter season, the temperature higher than 0 degree. So there is no 5 ice problems, but 5 bursts because of the temperature. But their transmission line rebuilt on the road and outside of the ground. So because of some landslide, there are many problems. Sometimes they cannot supply the water. So we want to install some dual pipeline and the rearrange of the route of the pipe. We can prepare from the landslide problem. And for the water treatment plant, we need to install some water measurement device like a chlorinization and some turbidity and pH and water quality. When we survey and when we research about the water quality, each water resources, their water quality, in the valley water from spring and river water and some sediment, spring water and tap water and hot spring. When we research for each parameters of the water quality, we found that the river water and hot spring, there are some problems because of like water quality. So if the Benny only use the spring water, it cannot some problems. But if they use the river water as a intake the water from water resources, sometimes it makes a problem. So water quality measurement is required in Benny water supply. And some data management and data acquisition for the operation of the water supply system, they are required some software. So for Korea, we already developed some data management tools and programs so we can provide to the Benny municipality. And rainwater harvesting also is required for area which is there is no supply from the tap water. So that is the some annual plan. If we get some private partnership project from KOICA, we can start the following the components. We can make some basic planning with optimal manual for water supply, and some facility improvement is required. Like water quality, for the increasing the water quality, we need to install some facility of the water purification and some water resources development and IT and smart metering and some application of some advanced systems can apply to any municipality. So that is just our basic plan. So for this, we need to some collaboration between Korea and Nepal support. So that is my conclusions. Based on our activities, we can understand the situation of the Benny, and we want to install some our advanced technology to the Nepal. And after that, if some educated and some enforcement of the manpower of the Benny and the engineers in Nepal, they can expand their knowledge and know-how, and then it is to good systems for collaboration from Korea and Nepal. And I hope to apply our some advanced water supply system to municipalities of the Nepal, and for this we need to improve our collaboration progress and maybe this conference is to help to our work. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any question about my presentation, you can ask to me from using the Groovy. Thank you. Dr. Indira and the Chairman Radhika, do you have any question? How about the voice and display for this session? It is clear? 다음 발표가 인디란데 그 쉐어해줄 수 있나요? 다음 쉐어. The second, the speakers is the Dr. Indira Parajuli from Central Department of the Environmental Science at Cleveland University. Dr. Indira, did you prepare your presentation? Our staff is permitted to you as your presenter in Kurumi. You can share your display and you can start the presentation. The topic of the Dr. Indira Parajuli, the rainwater harvesting to promote school-based smart wash in Nepal. Dr. Indira, do you hear me? Maybe we can follow Dr. Indira presentation. It starts from later of this session, and the chairman, the Radhika, can you present your presentation now? If you're fine, we want to change the order of the presentation. Dr. Indira, we cannot hear your voice, so could you click the mic icon and turn on your mic in your computer? We cannot hear you yet.
여기서 활성화 시켰는데 다시 직접 끈 거라서.
We cannot hear you yet. Maybe you need to turn on your microphone icon. Dr. Indira, we cannot hear you yet, so just check please again. 펴진 거지 마이크가 이제. 그리고 이 화면이 저기 나타날 수 있게 해주세요.
그건 안 돼. 여기서 크게 돼요. 여기서 크게 할 수 있어요.
조정은 여기서 되는 거지?
네.
근데 그럼 같이 볼 수가 없는 화면?
네.
그걸로 들어가서 봤어. 채팅창 한번.
아니, 아예 나갔다 다시 들어오면 다 켜지거든요. 그렇게 해볼까요?
그럴까?
중요한데.
Can you hear me? You can start your presentation.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you hear me, please? Hello?
Yes. Clearly, we can hear you.
Okay. So, my good morning, chairman of this session, Professor Dong.
Yeah.
And my presentation is about smart water management technologies in Nepal, prospect and challenges. So content of the presentation is challenges in water sector in Nepal and some of the initiatives towards using information communication technology in water sector, and then learning, challenges, opportunities, and the way forward. So some of the challenges which we face in water sector in our country is major is water quality and the water pollution issues. Most of the sewerage line, all the are just directly connected to the rivers, and even the fecal sludge that is drop into the water bodies or forest, and water quality is not adequate in most of the towns. So these are the major problems. Then efficient use of water use. We have very high non-revenue water leakage and water losses. So that has to be improved. Then there is a over exploitation and depletion of groundwater. As you have already, some of your team, Smart Water Grid, have already visited different part of the country. So previously you used to pump water with the shallow tubewell in the Tarai region, but now the water table is day by day decreasing, and we cannot get the water with the shallow tubewell. So people have to go for the deep tubewell, even in Tarai area for this water supply. Then another issue is the potential challenges of climate change, and that has impact on intensification of hydrological cycle, changes in frequency and intensity of precipitation, and then unsafe disposal of domestic and industrial waste, increasing competitive water demand supply gap. So these are the major challenges. Then how this ITCT solutions can improve in the water sector to overcome some of the challenges. So this role of ICT can be scientific data, information generation, real-time dissemination at all the appropriate level of effective and timely decision making. In urban water supply, especially in the smart water sensors, GIS, etc., can improve water use efficiencies in the entire water distribution network. Then we have some river basins too. So at integrated water resources management in the 15th plan has been seriously taken that we need to go for the IWRM concept. We have not gone so far. So at the river basin and water saver level, we can, this role of ITCT can play. Then industrial water management, automated control to reduce a specific water consumption, water conservation, reuse and recycle. So at these places, this ICT can be play great role to improve the challenges, to overcome some of the challenges. So, and recently in 2019, the government of Nepal has brought one digital Nepal framework, and basically the current present Prime Minister has a vision for prosper Nepal and happy Nepal. So, and in that, actually, one goal of government is to graduate from its list of country status by 2022 and to become a middle income economy by 2030. So there are certain goals, and one of them is focusing on rapid build on out of infrastructure, water, transportation, and energy. And to meet those goals, like under WAS is water ATM, installation of water ATM, smart metering for water, intelligent waste management, automated waste sorting. So these has recognized and as in the global digital framework, it has come. Now, coming to the what so far in Nepal, initiative towards using ICT in WAS is mobile application and online billing systems we have developed in some of the water utilities. Then Ministry of Water Supply is doing this WAS management information system. It's basically for to collect information from the all completed projects and to improve the sustainability of the project. Those data has been collected, and now the planning process will follow based on this data. Then we have SCADA system installation under process for water treatment plant distribution systems in LMC project. I think this Professor Joe and his group has already visited this water treatment plant distribution system in LMC project. So they have planned to install and this water SCADA system. Then there is a research on smart water management system in the Kathmandu University they have established. And in the Department of Water Supply and Management, under the small town project completed in Mukundpur and Karaya, partial SCADA system was installed 2-3 years back. And now this smart water management concept and approach has been initiated in 5 towns: Dhankuta, Kakarpita, Leknath. I saw your presentation. Leknath you already visited. Meghauli and Srinagar. These are the 5 towns completed under a small town, first and second phase. So from the ADB support for the small town project for this 5 towns, Dhankuta, Kakarpita, Leknath, Meghauli and Srinagar, they have already developed a plan and it has been already contracted. Its Nepalese per town is around 4 crore. Total is for these 5 towns, $1.7 million US. A contract has been awarded, and now this is going to be supported, installed by one of the Indian companies, Sai Sanket Limited. So in these 5 towns now implementation is going on to for the partial SCADA up to DMA level only, not at the household level. Beni is planned for feasibility. You have already presented about the smart water grid support. Beni is going to be converted to a modern water utility with your support. And after that, there is a planned under urban water supply sanitation project with the ADB support is $178 million project has been started, and they have selected 22 towns in those projects, and it's mandatory in the project design that in all the 22 towns there should be smart water management system inbuilt in all these towns. So that is under process, and in that project, that the 5 completed towns should be smart water. Now these are this is the map of the Nepal. You can see that at 70 towns under this project have been completed under first small town, second small town, third small town. So out of these 70 towns, 7 towns SCADA has been is 2 already completed, partial completed, and 5 is under process now. And from the urban water supply project, 5 additional town is planned. Resources are already allocated under the urban water supply project. And after this 70, now there are 22 these urban water supply project, which is not shown in this map. So in all those 22 towns, this smart water management concept will be integrated. Now I just want to show one is the SCADA system, what is implemented in Mukundur. There are two towns, Mukundur and Paraiya. So a partial SCADA was installed up to not even in these projects there is no TMA because the project was designed quite a bit long time earlier. So even for the SCADA implementation, they had gone for the distribution chamber only, and then one small area for the demonstration. They have started for this implemented this SCADA system. So this is the it's a tubewell under tubewell, deep tubewell, and then pumping overhead tank, and then the distribution network. So in this system has been installed, and basically these are the component of SCADA: automation of borehole pumping station, automation of overhead pumping station, surge protection, and reservoir management system. So these are the only components included that. And these were implemented 3-4 years back around, but we also had some problem because it was designed when optimization. So small valves were used rather than the pipe diameter size, and that was creating problem. And it was designed in 2G technology. So now in this now they are again the same company is improving, replacing the valve and converting this 2G to now 4G. They are changing the equipment from there. So in these two terms. Now this is just photographs. You can see the overhead tank and the system. So they have installed some of the equipment for this partial SCADA. Now result some of this is this like reduces the manpower for the same work, reducing the NRW, FFG, and water quantity information, and then water supply system information available anytime, and easy operation and reliability. But the issue is the problem is that when it was installed, the server was placed in India. So any problem they face, they have to complain, and then that the server, since the servers was in India, so there was no frequent support, and the support and even the capacity building of that at the local level were not done appropriately. So we face problem in this project. So now the same company has taken to install in 5 towns, and they are going to review and they are going to improve with the 4G technology equipment, and improving, replacing the valves to the pipe size. Now in Melamti projects, I talked a lot that this SCADA is for the reservoir management system, air management system, and then distribution outlet management system. So last October, this contract has been now awarded to France DNC company, and it will be implemented within 39 months. So this is just they have it has been contracted, and now they will start work within. Now, some of the learning that is replace the conventional labor-intensive methods, paper-based survey, data entry analysis, one-time investment in electronic device, reduce service cost. Instantaneous data access allow higher degree of transparency and accountability, allows to link map to data graphics to a specific location for comprehensive analysis. Now, these are some of the challenges in adopting ICT tools based ICT tools
Excuse
must
me.
be aligned to the various level of communication, language, and dialect. A lack of awareness
Chairman
and
Radhika.
access technology for stakeholder base, need for new kinds of water management intelligence and models to handle scalability of data use, large scale of deployment and training for water utilities to adopt these solutions, and cost is definitely high, so cost and affordability consideration for wide scale implementation. Then the remote area we do have some problem with internet connections that cannot be, this technology cannot be applied at some places. And as I explained about the Korea motor, that time it was used for the 2G equipments were used for the 2G technology, but now it has it is that was not so. There is a frequent change in technology. So this
Excuse me.
frequent upgradation is required.
Chairman Radhika, could you close your presentation because we don't have enough time for this session.
Okay.
So just
Okay. Okay.
complete
Now
your presentation, please.
my last slide. So these are the like opportunities, some of the ICT to improve the quality, sustainability, water and sanitation services, evidence-based decision-making processes, and it will improve effectiveness and efficiency, and it creates like a lot of business opportunity for the this kind of company like and especially now Nepal is with major towns, municipality and 10 planned cities. So this creates a lot of business for this IT company. Now going forward is inclusion of improved effective information sharing through various mechanisms, including use of ICT in water policy. A specific mandate for Nepalese water utility for improving the water unit efficiency and reducing the burden on NRW through mandatory water audit and integration of the database management through use of ICT tools, capacity building of the government agency. Then, in light of climate change, policy approaches should be including use of ICT for encouraging climate resilient water management should be adopted various levels. And then finally, this which I have been lobbying since last 2 3 years, which is smart water grid. Also, design guidelines for the whole project site should be developed. Thank you for your kind attention. Sorry, I took a little bit time exceeds. If you have any questions, then yeah, I will be happy to answer. Thanks.
Thank you, Chairman Abdisa. We are very impressed with your presentation. But we don't have enough time, so maybe the Q&A after the Dr. Indira her presentation, and we can have some short discussion. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And now, the Dr. Indira Parajuli, the Central Department of the Environmental Science of Taiwan University, she will present the rainwater harvesting to promote a school-based smart wash in Nepal. So please start your presentation. And we can see the display of the Dr. Indira, your PC. So could you check your voice? Now we can hear the voice from Dr. Indira. So could you check your voice?
네, 여기서
Dr. Indira, please turn on your microphone icon. From here, your microphone icon is turned off now, so you need to turn on your microphone. Now everyone needs to mute the microphone, so just Dr. Indira, you can turn on your microphone.
Hello.
We can hear you. Thank you.
Dr. Dom, are you hearing me?
Yes, yes.
Hello.
We can hear you. You can start your presentation now.
Am I audible? Hello? Hello? Hello?
We can hear you. Your voice is very
Hello?
clear.
하지 마세요.
Your voice is very clear. You can start your presentation.
Good morning. I'm India Prabhu. I'm going to present about smart watt synchronous. They are the contents of my presentation. I'm going to the regarding the concept of rainwater harvesting technology. It is used for collecting the rainwater from the top lands or gas. That's one of the old ancient technology. Find it is ancient technology that has been practiced since from 4,000 years ago. So that realization of rainwater is an option and with the more conventional water supply technology used both in rural and urban areas. So smart was help to see citizens right to have hygiene, education, and their right to participate. If you see, is fresh here and about 1,000 the permanent time. This is why there are eight meeting peaks available in country Nepal. Over 3,000 glacier lakes are there and 480 cubic kilometer ice of seas here, and there are over 2,000 glacier lakes that covers the area for the area of 7.7 square kilometer. 20 of them are highly portable and infection that is changing from for a from you can see that part is contained in fresh water fish. Although water resources Nepal starts in drinking water daily consumer like
Excuse me, Dr. Indira. We don't have some enough time for our session, so could you finish your presentation within 8 minutes? We are very sorry about that.
Okay, thank you. I'm contributing to application of almost 8 months per year and precipitation pattern shift from east to west to decrease, increasing the distance from Bay of Bengal the course of submersion in Nepal. So Eastern Nepal annually gets more precipitation compared to the West Nepal. So rainwater harvesting is environmentally feasible in all parts of Nepal except some parts that lies behind high mountains areas where the precipitation is limited to only 160 mm per year. So if we see the concept of rainwater harvesting, we can recharge, retain and reuse. There is the prevailing practices there about the rainwater harvesting. And there are the two methods of rainwater harvesting: surface harvesting that can cut and use for the recharging of aquifers, and rooftop rainwater harvesting, catching the rainwater collected from the roof and building. So if we, on the other hand, we have abundant source of water, there is heavy precipitation because of precipitation in the summertime. The water increases Nepal. Nepal is the ocean flooding this year. If you see in the summer season, most of the cities are flooded because of the heavy rainfall. So if we use this type rainwater, then we can get the water, fresh water everywhere. Facing the big problem as a landslide and overflowing is in Nepal. Heavy. So, on the one hand, we have the opportunity to fly over while but on the other hand, we are facing a vast issue. Although there is expression availability of drinking water, this is about 46% coverage of the accessible water, but this is the 2016 data that covers 95% coverage. And regarding the sanitation part, that enhanced from 6% to 65%, while we see from the 1990 total to 2016 data. So, although we had some achievement in terms of water supply and sanitation, but only 25% of the existing water supply is strong sufficient covered. So it is the big issue we are facing here, and 36% were minor repairs, 39% were either major repairs, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. So, if we see in the water availability in context of the school, have water supply facility for 1,000 and 69% is separate toilet bowl. And if you see the growth toilet ratio, in some parts of Nepal, we find that is 1:115 to 1:170. That is irrespective of the WHO guideline, that is 1:25, and irrespective of the government policy, that policy of Nepal, that is 1:25. So the toilet condition of Nepal are good, and of world toilets due to lack of water. And the person is the alarm figure we are facing here in Nepal. So those do not use the toilets free for the urination during menstruation period, they may lead to bloodbaths because scarcity of water or no water availability to use the toilet. So that causes increased level of in their menstruation period, and then more operational maintenance and diseases, lack of girls mainly lack of hygiene cleanliness, and lack of maintaining the distance between schools and toilets.
Excuse me, Dr. Indira. Could you some summary within 2 minutes of your presentation because we need to close the session soon. So I'm sorry about that. So just 2 minutes. Just present your presentation.
So for hand washing, we want to clean and for drinking, we want to reach minimal requirement. It's prescribed by the UNICEF and food programs. So prevailing, as I mentioned earlier, there is the SDG. The what's SDG 6 is concerning about the clean water and sanitation. There is a government policy is there, the gender separated toilet for every 50 girls and maximum 75 children per toilet and prioritize the wash facilities concerning of the government of Nepal and this the PSH and policies and prevailing in Nepal. Although we have the well standard plan and but we are facing the school wash sanitation program. So it is the point to collect the rainwater. If we collect the rainwater within the school territory, and then we can decrease. It is help to decrease the rate of absenteeism in school and then promote the education and as well as the future of the students. And, particularly in the urban area where we are facing the things like rainwater. So this rainwater harvesting platform is one of the dimensions to fulfill the water requirement. There are some case examples of rainwater harvesting in schools of Nepal. Some schools are installing the rainwater harvesting and they just prevent to buying the water and saves the money. There are so many most of part of Nepal there is the practice of rainwater harvesting. You can see here the six examples, and they save the money and as well as they preserve the hygiene situation of every school. So in conclusion, so university and thanks very much. So in conclusion, rainwater harvesting system should be institutionalized in our schools. There are approximately 35,000 schools in Nepal. If we institutionalize the rainwater harvesting system within the territory, then the toilet will be clean and children get sufficient water to drink and as well as make themselves clean. And while installing this rainwater harvesting system, the smart technologies is adapted. For example, to say the for the cleanliness of cleaning the water and for maintaining the water to be drinkable. I think this might help to promote the hand washing in COVID-19 like pandemic this situation and is the government subsidy may help to promote the rainwater harvesting to ensure the safe and sufficient water and sanitation and hygiene in schools. Also to ensure the constitutional right of Nepal. So these are the conclusions of my story. And thank you very much for your kind attention. And if there is any question, then I'll be happy to make it clear.
Thank you, Dr. Indira. We are very impressed with your presentation. Thank you very much. And now we just have a few minutes for discussions together. So I just wanted to give the question to Chairman Radhika. Chairman Radhika, there is a project in Nepal, the STW SSP and Manage project. So I think their project is the well ongoing in Nepal. So did you suggest to some other country for collaboration for this project from Korean side or some other country side?
Dr. Ram,
Yes.
still we have one presentation left from here, right?
Yeah, but I cannot check the mayor of the Ashok Kumar. He didn't access to our Gurumi website, so maybe we cannot I asked to him his presentation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's not here?
Yes. And Chairman Radhisa, can you hear me?
Dr. John, Dulikil Min is there.
Yeah, I can
You
hear
can,
you. I
you
can
can
hear
invite
you.
him.
Sorry?
Dulikil Min, the
Yes,
religion
yes.
over here, Dulikil Min is here, you can invite him.
Invite who?
Dulikil Min. I see here in the list, there is the Dulikil Min. Yeah.
But,
You can invite him.
but in my list, I only see Chairman Radhisa and you.
This time by this one.
In the list of our Gurumi,
Put on Airate.
I cannot see anyone.
ये वही तो गाते थे मैले मैले कुरा गरिरहेको हजुर कता अहिले
And Dr. Indira, the other session will be start the 5 minutes later, so we need to close this session.
त्यहाँ देखाइदिन भन्नु नभए भने कसैले गर्दैन हुन्छ
Chairman Radhisa, can you hear me?
Ramdeep sir, are you there? I can make him a call.
Yeah. Because we need to close this session now, so I'm very sorry about that. But we can make it some other chance to discussion together. Indira?
गर्दिउँ ल गर्दिउँ म कल गर्न ल के धुलीखेल म्युनमा जोइन गर्नु भएको ल ल ल ल गरिहालौँ Dr. Ram.
Yeah.
Doctor, on behalf of Mayor, someone is going to present from Dholikhel municipality.
Yeah. But because of some other session is scheduled to start soon, so maybe for Dholikhel municipality, I think some rearranging his presentation. I contact you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Please let me know their time and then I will inform to them then.
Okay. So for now, our session should close now. So I think I can contact you and Chairman Landisa and to the Dholikhel municipality. So I will contact you again. Thank you for your participation, and I'm very sorry to our some operation and second technical programs.
Okay, thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you again.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Okay, see you again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.